Okay.
Hi, my name is Maira binti Halim. My metric number is S46675. My supervisor name is Dr. Mo Swinsi, and today I will present my research about the relationship between deforestation and air pollution.
In Malaysia, we have faced air pollution as a result of logging activities to expand land for agriculture and property development. But air pollution also caused by the carbon dioxide that released from factories, vehicles, and urban burning. But the researcher believe that deforestation is an activity that cutting down the tree and clearing the land for agriculture, house construction, and road construction. One of the reasons why air pollution happen. According to Houghton 2012 said that about 16 to 19% of the emission was from deforestation. It is because a tree react to absorb the carbon dioxide to proceed with the photosynthesis and release oxygen to the atmosphere, and it will make the carbon dioxide decrease. The purpose statement for this says is healthy environment give an impact on human health like heart disease, lung cancer, and can affect cardiovascular health. WHO said that about 12.6 million people die as a result of living in unhealthy environment, which is air pollution from deforestation. The third one is high demand for food has led to land use for agriculture activities. Deforestation activities are carried out to do agriculture for meet the needs of people and create employment opportunity for the local, and more forests are cut down for industrial oil palm plantation. The objective for this study is which is to identify the effect of deforestation on air pollution, and the second one is to determine the future of air pollution relationship between deforestation methodology. First, model certification is the variable for measure the air pollution is carbon dioxide, which is dependent variable for the dependent variable, and for the independent variable, which is FA total forest area, agriculture land, and permanent crop land. All of independent variable are measurement in square kilometer. Meanwhile, the CO2 is measured in metric ton per capita. Record yearly by Air Pollution Index Malaysia (APIM). Uh, and researcher will use the econometric model for run the data by using the unit road test. Is used for testing if the series are non-stationary by using the augmented diffuser ADF. The test must be stationary for using this series to continue for the next step. For the second one is ARDL, which is auto regression distributed lag. By using the co-integration test, it allows researchers to estimate the long run relationship between the dependent variable and independent variable. If it has a long run relationship, it's necessary to identify the short run relationship too. Which is researcher will use the ECT error correction term for examine the short run relationship between the variable. The result from the unit road test show that the variable are significant at first different with none. All variable from first different with none are significant in 1%, 5%, and 10%, and not having unit root test, which is overall the result of AIDF conclude that dataset for carbon dioxide, agriculture, total forest area, and permanent crop land are stationary for the ARDL test in this research. The optimal lag that choose for this research is lag 2, which is having the smallest value in SIC and AIC. For long-run relationship, the data has no serial correlation and it's stable cause it in between red line. The results show F statistic value is lower than baseline critical value which is lower than baseline critical value. So we can reject the null hypothesis that it means that the model have long run association. A short-run relationship, the data also has no serial correlation and it's stable cause it in between red line. The results show the F statistic is lower than baseline critical value too. So we can reject the null hypothesis that it means the model has short-run association. From the result, we can conclude that the dependent variable and independent variable has a long-run relationship and short-run relationship.
In conclusion, CO2 have a negative relationship with the total forest area and permanent crop length. If the total forest area and permanent crop length is increased, it will lead to the decrease in the air pollution. So if deforestation increase, the carbon emission also increase. Carbon emission increase because of the change in carbon density when forests are converted to the permanent crop land by Houghton 2012. Meanwhile, CO2 have a positive relationship with the agriculture. It shows that if we doing the deforestation to convert it to the land use which is agriculture, will increase the carbon dioxide in atmosphere. By Root and all 2002 say the risk in carbon dioxide in the environment due to the pollution from the fossil energy and land use transition, that is biomass burning, correlated with the agriculture land use where fire is used to clear the forest for cultivation. Carbon emission also be reduced by halting deforestation activities and restoring forests about 500 million hectares, and then after all forested arable land. So that is all for me. Thank you.